It's time for the Jesse T Show and $1 Million Money Making Monday. Well, you know, we are running just a little bit late here as I turn down this volume. All right, let's try to figure this technical problem out. Feedback, don't you love it? Let's bring this up here. All right, there you go. Hey, man, when you're bootlegging it, you're bootlegging it. Hey, we are raw. We are downright dirty and gritty. What can I tell you? That's the Jesse T Show. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to pop up. The craziest things pop up at the craziest times. It's just amazing. But hey, we seem to be able to work it through, right? That's what it's all about. Okay, so we're live on KTNT Radio and TV Social Media Podcasting Network, and you can find that network on Facebook.com or Facebook timeline. You can also find that network on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, as well as Blogger, Pinterest, and many other social media sites as we radiate out like the trickles of water in a calm pond, and the waves radiate out. Our audience is growing. We appreciate you for subscribing and hitting that notification button on our YouTube site so you know when we're on and when we're going strong. And we appreciate you liking and sharing on our Facebook and Instagram and nice comments you're making on TikTok. We have our Instagram site right over here. And got to say hi to our Instagram people. Let's see what they're doing here. Let me see if I kind of, I don't know what we got going on here, but what we got going on here is really strange, but that's okay. I've never seen that before. It's kind of half dark on Instagram. So that's the way that's going to be. All right, so let's see if we can get some comments on Instagram going here. Let's see over here. And we'll try to figure out why this is like this. No, I'd like to keep going with the live video, but we're having technical problems everywhere, aren't we? Yeah. All right, well, that's the way that is on Instagram, and it's going to be the way it is. Okay, it's $1 Million Money Making Monday. It's the Jesse T Show, and it's brought to you by Your Home Sold Guaranteed. And if they don't sell your house for the price you want, they will pay you the difference. And if you'd like to give them a call for more of their guarantees, like the Guaranteed Sold program, that's right. If they don't sell your house guaranteed, it's not sold, they'll buy it. So find out more information at 1-844-402-4222, extension 1072, and they'll give you all the information. You don't have to talk to anybody. It's a recorded free message, and that way you can kind of get the info yourself and determine if you want to go further. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today is what should you be doing in the in the real estate market. And I was reading an article, and I'll show this to you. Waiting on the housing market to crash. Don't, experts say. Here's how today's market is different from the Great Recession housing bubble. And I thought this was a really interesting article because they made some really good points. And I thought, well, I bring it to you because here's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. The marketplace is changing. It is not staying the same. We are moving into a different marketplace. In my 41-year career, I've seen this 4 times now. And this is an interesting one because we have some different parameters that are here that weren't here during the 2000 subprime blow up in 2008 to about 2000, I would say 14 or so. Saying hi to our friends, One Big Gent. I think that is a One Big Gent on Instagram. So we're talking about how the market is shaping up and what you should be doing. So I've been saying to a lot of people that, look, here's a fact. The interest rates are going up. This time last year, they were about 2.875, give or take. Now they're 4.875, give or take. That's the average across the nation right now. So with that in mind, we can see that there are a lot of people that are being squeezed out of the marketplace. When I look away, I'm saying hi to our Instagram audience up here on camera too. So these people are just going to end up being buyers. I've told so many people and I've warned so many people that they need to jump in the marketplace a year ago. Well, some heeded my warning, some didn't. If you're a buyer, you've got to be buying right now. You got to buy something because interest rates in the next year or so are just going to kill your pocketbook. Okay? Home sold guaranteed, or I'll buy it. That's our company up here in the AV, Palmdale, Lancaster, Rosamond. And you can find us here in Palmdale, our corporate headquarters. And you can give us a call at 661-455-7155 and kind of check in and let us know what you want to do. But I'm going to give you some other numbers throughout the show that you can talk to just our recorded message. Nobody, no pressure salesman or anything like that. But you got to be buying. If you're not buying, you're out very soon because the prices are not kamikaze. They're not nosediving. They're not going up like a rocket ship, but what they're doing is they've kind of leveled out just a little bit to the point where they're just easing up. Okay, that's about 7 to 12%, maybe 17% in some of your more distinctive zip codes and neighborhoods. So with that in mind, look at prices are going up, interest rates are going up. So what does that mean? That means simply that 1 and 1 equals 2. And what that is you're going to be a renter for some time. So we don't want you to be a renter. We want you to be a homeowner. So get in contact with us. You've got to buy something. We can help you become a cash buyer without having all the cash. We have our banks underwrite you with full underwriting capabilities so that before you go out, I pitch you as a cash buyer because you don't have to get a loan because you're qualified through underwriting to get a loan. We take it that far up the chain. That way, you can compete with cash buyers because you're a cash buyer. No one's got more money than the bank. You talk about using OPM. That's the classic one. We've got 3 or 4 companies that'll do that for you. So you want to get in touch with us. Here's the number, 1-800-684-8255. 1-844-332-8699. Or if you want to stop being a renter, 1-844-332-6305. That's a number, and hit extension 1001. That's a free recorded message. And we'll turn you into a cash buyer without having all the cash. Now, then you can jump into our priority access list for our VIP home buyers and our home hunter service. And essentially, that sifts through thousands and thousands of properties to find the unlisted and off-market properties that no real estate agents or MLS entities have, nor does Zillow, Realtor.com, or any other of the dozen community-based, public-based websites where most people go looking for property. Because, you know, the worst thing to do is to find something you like and find out there's 10 offers or it's been sold and not updated, or 500 people have seen it. Well, we kind of erase all of that. Goodbye. We and our exclusive list of our priority access unlisted off-market properties is there for you. Once you join our Buyers in Waiting Club, which is free, there's no membership fee or subscription fee. Once you let us know at this number, I told you I was going to give you a lot of phone numbers today. 1-844-332-6305, extension 1053. Once we get you into our Buyers in Waiting program, it's free and no obligation ever to do anything. Then we can start feeding you a weekly and daily list of targeted niche marketing to the areas and neighborhoods that you want to be in and the style and type and curb appeal houses that you like. We don't take it and throw it up in the air and hope and pray that something comes down and we catch it. We, through our marketing campaigns and the money we spend on your behalf, okay, which you don't have to pay us back, is focusing on what you want and desire and need for your family. And we find it for you in our niche target marketing for the house that you want. So it's kind of old school with a new twist. So the bottom line here is that prices are going up and interest rate is going up, and you best be doing something, because your boss ain't going to pay you more money, and we don't see the properties reducing of any major degree here for some time. Conversely, though, I've been notified by several of the largest property asset distribution companies. The banks foreclose, it turns into an REO. Then they turn it over to a distribution or acquisition liquidation company, an asset liquidation company, or another word. And these companies, since the subprime blowup, which they never existed before then, these companies, there's about maybe 20 of them, 10 to 12 of them are huge nationwide. And they get all the REOs from many different banks, then they farm them out to brokers like myself who are contracted to them, and we liquidate their properties. Now, as of going into this year, nobody was contacting me. But starting in January, I've gotten 8 contacts, and I've gone to 6 webinars to register myself into these systems. And it just dawns on you, what is it that the banking industry and the asset liquidation companies know that professional realtors and lenders and buyers and sellers don't know? Why all of a sudden are they contacting people like myself to join up with them? What is it that they know that we don't? Well, just follow the money. They know this. The REO marketplace is going to be pretty huge in about 2 years. So they're tooling up. But can you wait 2 years to buy? or sell because interest rates are going up. So you're getting hit with, boom, 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 right? You're getting hit with double shots at the same time. Okay? So what I'm saying is you got to pull the trigger. Well, this article that I read here, right here, here we go. Waiting on housing market to crash, don't experts say, here's how today's market is different from the Great Recession. Okay, you got that up there on Instagram? So I want to kind of summarize this article and go over it if I can. Just a few things I think you'll find very interesting, because it's just not broker of your home sold guaranteed and we'll sell your house for your list price or we'll pay you the difference. Up here in Palmdale, Lancaster, Rosemont, Antelope Valley, and Serene, the 5-county region from the desert to the sea. It's me, Jesse T, and our team. We're up here helping folks. It's just not me talk. So this article was saying one thing which I thought was interesting and fascinating, that the median U.S. home listing price was now $405,000. That's the median. Can you imagine? That's what the median home selling price is in these United States of America. The median listing price is $405,000 in March of 22. This is a 26% increase over the last 2 years. I told you. Now, you may be thinking that there's some similarities between the subprime blowup or the house bubble crash of the late 2000s. Well, there really isn't, because that had happened because of what the president and Congress did during the Clinton administration. And that was they lowered the bar of FHA so that FHA and HUD could sell, and the VA could sell all of their loans to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Thus, they also lowered the bar of credibility on each loan so that the banking industry could then sell all of their loans to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And that's why they created all that subprime stuff, that negative amortization, those 80, 20, 100% loans, because they could just sell it to Fannie and Freddie, make money on the sale, and then go do it again. And Fannie and Freddie had to buy all these crap loans. And because of that, after 20 years of that, Fannie and Freddie basically went broke. And the interest rates started jumping, all those exotic negative interest rates, ARMs, teaser rates, they started jumping like mad, and people couldn't afford them, and Fannie Mae couldn't get the mortgage payments. And what happened was Fannie Mae started losing trillions of dollars. The banks went out, so a lot of banks went out of business, and people lost their houses because they couldn't pay the escalating prices of their mortgage. Now, that is not here now, because new laws were instituted after that, which has kind of protected that from that happening again. But something else is happening. One, about 75% of home buyers are feeling today, right now, unlike yesterday or yesteryear, a few years ago, that there is a bubble. And, consumer sentiment is very important to the health of the lending and banking industry and selling industry. And the reason why is because how people think is how people do. Okay, so it is different. We don't have that crash that's happening among us right now in the lending and the government trickling down to the everyday people. But What we do have in today's market are astronomical, record high prices. And that is a problem. Your incomes aren't going up any faster than they can go up. But the housing prices have been jumping. We're talking like 65, 66% over the last couple of years here in Southern California. It's unbelievable. It's definitely unattainable. But yet so many people are jumping into the market to borrow because the interest rates have been so darn low. But that's changing. It's going up. So less and less people are going to borrow. That means prices will have to neutralize, go down, because there will be less buyers in the marketplace and more sellers. So when you start looking at the marketplace today, it's different than it was in the crash. But simply there are not enough homes. New construction, new builders like KB and DB Horton and Lennar, they can't keep up with the demand. I mean, just go out to Bakersfield and from Wasco, the 99 freeway to the 5, all that farmland is gone. They're building thousands of homes, tens of thousands of homes. Here in Antelope Valley, they're building thousands of homes. They can't keep up with it. So that is also forcing a squeeze in the marketplace, which is forcing price up. That's why price isn't going to go down for a little while. What we've also found out is that conservative sellers are having a hard time finding a house. This is why, folks, if you're thinking of selling, you've got to get in touch with us because we have exclusive proprietary priority access lists for our VIP buyers in waiting of unlisted off-market properties that are not on Zillow, Realtor.com, not on any of those sites, not in the MLS. Brokers, agents don't know about it. There's no sign up. Heck, even family members don't know that family members want to sell. We have the ability to get to those lists. So if you're a seller looking, let's secure the house you want to buy first. I can get you cash to buy that house, 100%, and then let's sell your house. Or I'll throw our guarantee at it. Your home's sold guaranteed, or we'll buy it. Let's get your house going. Or we can give the buyer who has to sell their house the guarantee. You can shift it to them. I'll buy their house so they can buy your house so you can buy your house. You see, we've got lots of flexibility here. That's why our priority access list is really important. You can catch that on our Facebook timeline. You can go to Google My Business. You can catch that there at Your Home Sold Guaranteed or I'll Buy It, Jesse T. That's our Google My Business site on map search or our map or search, maps or search on Google. So we've got a combination of things happening, which is causing the market to still go up and interest rates are going up because of inflation. So you've got a different mix, like a DJ would say, a different mix, a mashup of things that are different than they were 20 years ago. The result is going to be the same, though. Lots of people are going to lose their houses, especially when the market turns. Because what happens in a buyer's market, unlike a seller's market, sellers' markets creep up. Buyers' markets nosedive. So when we get there in a couple of years, do you wait? No. Because when we go this in a couple of years, interest rates are going to be 8, maybe 9%. That's double what they are now. So you won't be able to buy it anyway. The only people that are going to be able to buy are people that have cash. Rich and wealthy people. And quite frankly, that's who bought last time. And that's who bought in 3 crashes in my career. This is going to be the 4th one. But you got a couple years. And remember, buying a house is not short term. Buying a car is. Buying commercial property could be. Buying flip property to fix could be. But buying a house to live in is long term. It's a long term investment. And over time, it goes up. My grandparents bought a house in 1938 in Burbank for $3,500 on an acre. That house we eventually sold for almost $600,000. That house today is selling for almost $1.5 million. My parents bought a house in Sun Valley for $11,500 in '62. I sold that house when my father wanted to move away from the grit and the dirt of the San Fernando Valley. He wanted to move away into a more peaceful area. I sold that house for almost about $300,000. That house today is selling for $750,000. So, like Will Rogers said, buy dirt, son. God don't make it anymore. And that's true. So we have a different mashup and mix-up going on, but the result's going to be the same. You should be buying right now while you can get the interest rates. Buy for long term. You should be selling right now to move up to that dream house or that dream state that you want to move to or something. And you should be moving and making that move now while the interest rates are low and your money works for you with the strongest leverage. And we have buyers that can buy because the interest rates are low enough. They can buy the inflated price of your home. Simple, right? Okay. So I wanted to take some time today and just kind of go over the basics and give you a little idea of what's happening in the marketplace. If you want to read some more about this, I invite you to go to our Facebook timeline. That's Jesse Torero. And go to the Facebook timeline and look up this article. I have it posted up. Okay, it's by John Reed, not myself. Okay, it's fascinating. Okay, you got it? This information is the kind of information you need to make the right decisions on your journey down the $1 million highway of real estate. It's $1 Million Money Making Monday. Every Monday at 5 o'clock. We start a little bit late today due to technical difficulties. And we talk about how you can become a millionaire in less than 7 years in real estate. And it doesn't matter what the marketplace. And you don't have to start with anything. 0. Countless number of examples over my 41-year career I have. I can walk them out and they can give you your testimony. In fact, you can go on our website at YouTube and see our most recent millionaire, Angel Perez. He'll tell you all about it. So look, give us a call. Here's the numbers to call. You can call us at our office, 661-455-7155. One of my team members or I will answer the phone. You're welcome to always call me direct at 818-800-1343. Write this number down. If you want the free list of priority access properties that nobody else has. Nobody. Call this number, 1-844-332-6305, extension 1053. If you're interested in Your Home Sold Guaranteed or I'll Buy It or one of our terrific, one of a kind, nobody does it guarantees and offers for sellers, call this number, 1-800 or 1-844-332-6305, extension 1072. That'll get you started with free information on recorded message about this program, Our Home Sold Guaranteed, or you'll buy it. Your home sold guaranteed, or you'll buy it, or I'll buy it. Or our program, Your Home Sold Guaranteed, or I'll sell it for free. Or our program, Your Home Sold Guaranteed, at the price you want, or I'll pay you the difference. Give us a call. This is Jesse T, Mr. Sold, on $1 Million Money Making Monday. Live at 5 on KTNT, radio, TV, and social media podcasting network. Brought to you by Your Home Sold Guaranteed, where they promise to sell your house at the price you want, or they'll buy it. See ya!